let's speak to the part of you that's feeling that deep, unshakable tiredness. Because, yes, there's a tiredness that comes from a long day's work, but then there's a whole different kind of tiredness, the kind that settles in after you've been on the same path for years. Carrying the weight, day after day, hoping to reach the end. That's a soul deep tiredness, and I know it can feel heavy. But listen closely, that weight you're carrying is also proof of your strength. In the words of the African proverb, however long the night, the dawn will break. However long this season of exhaustion, there's a morning waiting for you, a light on the horizon. And like the sun that rises without fail, so will you. This tiredness isn't here to stop you, it's here to test you, to make you see what you're made of. Now, you know Denzel Washington, the man's always talking about pushing through, about how nothing worthwhile comes without effort. He said, ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. So if it's hard, if it's pulling on your spirit, that's a sign of progress. It's shaping you, molding you. This kind of tiredness, it's like the heat that turns coal into diamond. It's carving you into someone unbreakable. Ancient wisdom reminds us that the journey itself is part of the blessing. The Bhagavad Gita says, you have a right to perform your duty, but not to the fruits of it. That's the power of persistence. You keep stepping forward, keep taking that next step, even when it's hard to see what lies beyond. Because the truth is, each step is strengthening you, refining you, preparing you to receive all that's waiting for you. And when you feel that bone-deep weariness, remember Rumi's words. When you let go of what you are, you become what you might be. That exhaustion is your past self stretching, expanding, letting go of old limitations. You're stepping into a version of yourself that can handle what's coming, a version of you that's capable, powerful, and ready. Sometimes, though, the tiredness doesn't fade overnight. Sometimes it takes patience, persistence, a kind of relentless faith in the process. But hear this from the book of Isaiah. They who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. You are not meant to stay weary. You are meant to soar, to rise above this tiredness, because there is something divine inside you, something unbreakable and unstoppable. And don't forget, you're not walking this path alone. You have ancestors, guides, people in spirit who walked hard roads before you. They're standing behind you, right now, saying, keep going. We know this tiredness, but we also know the reward. We are with you. They are lending you their strength, passing down their resilience. So I'm telling you, every time you feel that weariness, every time you want to sit down and stop, remember this, you are closer than you think. Every moment of persistence is a victory. Keep walking, keep rising, because your greatness is on the other side of this journey. Keep going. You've got this.